All right, good morning, Team Be Awesome. So I have finally felt like the acceleration of Instagram, and it's only taken 19 months. So I wanted to share some insights that I've been having that I wish I had known from the beginning. So for starters, just choose a couple platforms. And right now, I'm kind of I would really like to see my like page take off a little bit more and my Instagram. And I'm still going to build my Facebook a little bit, but I think I'm going to kind of press in those two directions because I just feel like I'm reaching more cold market at this point. And with Instagram, it's actually really easy to tap into that cold market. And I think the feel that I get, and I could be wrong, but with Facebook, the feel that I'm getting lately is that people are just kind of more closed off and wanting, like, do I know you? And it's like, no, but we know this person together, and so I'll start a relationship like that. But it feels really slow. So I'm trying to just get in front of more people every day and shift because I feel like I've kind of hit this plateau with my business. And there's the quote, if you want to see something different, you got to do something different. And so if I want my results to change, why am I still doing the exact same thing? Where I do think that those seeds and those invites and consistency can build for you in the future, I'm switching it up a little bit. So I'm going to start focusing on my like page and Instagram. So this last week it was pretty awesome. I shared the full video in our Team Be Awesome Inspire page, but it was from Team Fit Crew. And basically, to sum up the 40-minute meeting, Melissa and I think it was Kelly, one of her coaches, both had gotten this invite to be to be models. And Melissa just started laughing. She's like, I am not a model. I'm not model material. But it still was exciting and kind of caught her eye. So she was like, how do we do this for her fitness? Like, how could we use this? And so she describes a script, and I've written it out. It's in my phone, and Kelly's watching YouTube. But it's basically reaching out to people who you never would see. So probably outside of Utah people, total cold market. And even, you know how people have their pages locked down, so you have to follow them and they have to approve you to be able to follow. So even those people. So you reach out, and the script is something like, hey girl, I saw your profile picture. Have you ever considered being a fitness model or a fitness model rep? With the company behind P90X and Insanity, and it kind of goes from there. But it's just it's kind of that grabber, and it just opens some conversation. And so I sent out 15 last week on the first day, and I heard back from 3 people, and even just to start a conversation, and that's the starter, then that's awesome. Hey sweetie, can you turn that down a little bit? Hand it to me, Cal. Barbie's getting married. Here, and it thinks I can turn down just a little bit. Ah! One-handed. Okay, sweetie. Here you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so that was kind of cool, just to have something to reach out with the total cold market. And then I just want to share some tips that I kind of wish I knew from the get-go, because I didn't know anything about Instagram. So a great way, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, a great way that you're going to get started is to search by hashtag. And so we've talked about those 5 pillars of, making you, branding you. What is that? So if I do hashtag soccer, oh, that took me somewhere crazy. What just happened? Hashtag soccer. Okay. No results found. Awesome. That would have worked on my phone. Maybe I just try soccer. I don't know. I haven't really done it on my page before. Anyway, on your phone, you do a hashtag of a topic or a book you're reading, or I've even done it with Sam's name, Samuel Stephen. I hashtag that and saw other kids with the same name. So whatever that is, you can go through, and if somebody stands out to you that you like, what you'll want to do, let me just click on this person. Oh, good job. Okay, so if I feel like I have something in common with them or just like their posts, wow, that's cool. So there's a 1-3-5 rule. So 1, she's already following me, so I'm just going to go ahead and follow her back. And then I'm going to give her, so that's my 1, you follow. The 3 is you write comments on 3 things. So I'll maybe hit the love button on that and then just say something like, cute pic. Oh, cute oik. Okay, so then I'll pick, I'd probably write on this one, I'm one-handed because I'm holding Sam. I don't know if you can see that, but so I'd write 3 comments on different pictures, and then I'd like 5 of her photos. And so what this does is kind of, it'll, you know, pop up the notifications on her end, and it's just going to start a relationship between the 2 of you. And if someone, if you want to up the antics, then shoot them a personal message. I don't know how to do that on the computer, but on your phone it's the 3 dots. So maybe here? Nope. Anyway, so yeah, that's just how you can start to expand your network. So at the, oh, my tracker's upstairs. At the beginning of last week, because I feel like my Instagram growth has been really just slow because I've posted consistently in here, but not a ton. So I'm going to compare my page to someone else who has put more love into it. So right here you see I'm at 724 followers. I think at the beginning of last week I was at like 706. So that's pretty good, I think. 18 new followers with not too much more that I input, but I've been just scrolling through those hashtags and liking people's stuff, and so it in turn they come and check out my page. And so yeah, so that's been good. And then reaching out to the cold market has kind of just given me some momentum, I feel like, to expand to more coaches. So I got probably 25 coach invites out last week, which is more than I've ever done. And that's where we're going to find, you know, more growth on our team, is to build with the coaches. So, yeah. Okay. So the next thing I want to point out, overall, I've actually tried to stop doing so many split pictures. So you can see most of my pictures are full. Well, they're not right now, but anyway, I've heard that that's a great tip. So when people are looking on their phone, it's not like a million little scattered things. They're seeing, you know, full blocks of stuff, and they can actually see what you're doing and what's going on. Another thing that I've done to kind of keep myself in check is, I don't know, maybe like once a week, I'll scroll down on my pictures, and I'll do this on my Facebook too, to see, okay, am I sharing what I'm doing with nutrition? Am I sharing selfies? Am I sharing how the coaching opportunity is helping me? You know, I put myself in check and look at it from an outsider of like, okay, does my page actually reflect family, fitness, soccer, chocolate? See, I don't have many Shakeology pictures on there right now, and so that's something I need to do better this week, is share Shakeology along with it. So all right, so you can see I have 826 posts, just over 700 followers. Okay, now check this out. Ashley Smith started around the same time I did. She has 25 freaking hundred posts on here. And you look at that and you just think, oh man, you know, that's so far like she's just doing it right, or so, I don't know. You could totally have a negative feeling if you're comparing like I'm doing right now. But honestly, it's like, it was such a wake up call to me of like, look at how much more love she's put into Instagram. And in turn, look at the followers that she has. Like, if you spend your time accordingly and you really dive into the platform and understand the platform, then it's obviously going to go better for you. So I'm going to continue to learn on Instagram and really try to build it on here, because like I said, I feel like you can outreach to more people, and people are more open on here. So anyway, and then there's perks to the Facebook like page, which we could maybe do in 2 more weeks or something. And then just something to point out as well that I've learned, is that as you're building, don't just go and follow like 1 million people and hope they follow you back. Always keep your followers a higher number than those who you are following. Obviously mine's a lot closer than hers because I only have a 300 gap or whatever. But it just, I think, shows your growth and whatnot. So there are a couple apps. Laura was saying Instagram she's used. I actually haven't used either of these. And I think I heard Crowdfire from a presentation I was watching last week. And with those, at the end of the month, what you can do is hop on those and see who you followed, who haven't followed you back. And with that, you'll just unfollow them. So that's going to keep your numbers kind of in the right direction, and those who are interested in you will just stay with you. So my hair. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to flip it over to Laura. Hopefully that gives you a jump start on your Instagram. And if you have anything you'd like to add, Laura, go ahead and I'll mute it on my end.
Okay. You touched on a lot of the things, like it was perfect. The 5-3-1 rule. Thank you, sweetheart. You're going to like 5, comment on 3, and follow. I have been sending personal messages, and I think more and more people are understanding how to get those personal messages. But like Audrey said, if you go to your home screen, I don't know if you guys can see this. Your home screen is the little house. Then up here is where you find your messages. Can you guys see it? Anyways, so I click on that, and these are all of my personal messages that I've sent out to people, and you can add a personal message or whatever. If you go to someone's account, okay, so like I clicked on Nikki. If I click on those 3 buttons, that's where you have the option to send a message. It's probably hard to see, but anyways, that's where you have that option, because there's the 3 dots at the very top. I have used Instagram, and it's really nice because, hey, stop. Please just set it down. Please just set it down, okay? Sammy, set it down. If you want to give it to him, that's fine. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I've used Instagram, and it's really cool because you can sign up for like a 30-day, a 2-day, and see how you like it, a 90-day, a year, and just kind of see if it helps your growth. The other thing is definitely search by hashtag, and then so if you have little kids like me, you could search different clothing stores. You could search Carter's or Children's Place, and then go to those posts, and you can also search who's liking those posts. So because I'm a mom of 3 kids, I go to hashtag Children's Place or hashtag Carter's and click on one of their pictures, and it will have, 1,000 likes. So I click on that. Okay, who are the moms in there that are liking this, that I have things in common with? And I just kind of search. And it kind of takes some time, but it also really opens up that market for you. And the other thing that Audrey said is it's a lot easier to send messages to people that you don't know in that cold market and just say, so this is just an example of one that I sent today. Let me just go really fast. I'm hurrying. Hey, Carrie, I'm so glad I came across your page. You're darling and have such a fun personality. I would love to connect more. Have you ever considered looking into coaching on the side? It would be great to get to know you better and see if it would be a good fit for you. I mean, that's something that I sent, and it took me just a few minutes to go to her page and see that, wow, she has a kid, and it looks like she's working full time. Like, this could be a really good benefit for her. And it's so simple. I think it's easier to send those messages on Instagram than it is on Facebook. And I've gotten some friends and people in our challenge groups that are from Instagram. So it's really awesome. And I'm starting to see more and more growth. So I started off with like 5 followers, seriously. And right now I'm at 2,123 followers, and I'm following around 900 people, and I've got about 1,300 posts out. So I could even increase, and I'm starting to, I really like the calendar that we did last week where it tells you what to post throughout the day. It really gives me ideas. And so I do that, and then I always copy my text, whatever I'm texting in that message on Instagram. I always copy and then I paste and add the picture to my Facebook like page or my Facebook page, because then it is Facebook and Instagram, and I can change a few things if I want to fit the platform. But I am doing Instagram, my like page, and my Facebook page. I usually will just add Twitter on Instagram, which that's awesome too, because even though I don't follow Twitter very much, you can still start seeing or developing a following by not even being on there, because you can just add your Instagram onto the Twitter account, which is really cool. So I don't really do anything with Twitter. Every once in a while I'll tweet something, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So anyways, so those are my platforms that I focus on. And I'd like to see more growth on my like page. And I think that I need to do more research on that, because I don't feel like it is building very much. And so maybe, Audrey, maybe you have some tips. I don't know if your like pages has blown up or anything like that, but yeah, that it seems like Facebook and that it takes a lot longer than Instagram. And so I kind of focus a lot on Instagram first and then do the rest.
Awesome tips. So yeah, so next week at 10 a.m. we'll plan on doing our live power hour. And then if we can, the following week, we'll dive into the Facebook like page. Because I know that we've both gotten some good trainings on it. I think it's just where you're at, where you're in your business, and when you're ready to, dive into it and really try to make it grow. So awesome. I think that concludes it for today. Thanks for your tips. Hi, girls, and bye, girls.
These are so weird.
I think we're going to head over to Taylorsville track right now. Oh, I'll hit